I can't believe I'm saying this, but being a party pooper may not be a bad thing. Your gut wants a party with all the hip and good bacteria, but if not, it would be a real storm. A real storm. Anyway, I'll also mention what specific probiotic bacteria have shown significant improvements in ASD symptoms later in this video. I cannot emphasize how important a role the gut plays in not only GI issues, but also brain functioning. Something you may not have known is that the gut actually influences memory and learning by modulating the brain via the production of neurotransmitters such as serotonin, GABA, and BDNF. The gut has a critical role in the function and regulation of the central nervous system, neuroimmune system, and neuroendocrine system. In fact, by not properly taking care of what the gut needs to feed the good bacteria, then there's likely a high probability that this can cause serious diseases such as autoimmune disorders. It's even stated that neurotoxic and cytotoxic molecules enter the bloodstream due to leaky gut, which in turn affects the neurotransmitter function in the brain, leading to decreased socialization, decreased response to pain, abnormal language, and self-abusive or repetitive behaviors. Quote, in ASD vulnerable children, yeast also produces abundant chemicals leading to neurological effects. One study mentions that at least 12% of ASD patients suffer from GI symptoms. Even more interesting, a study that had a randomized trial with 75 infants, one group taking probiotics and the other placebo. After 13 years, it was found that there was 0 cases of ADHD or ASD in the probiotic group versus 17.1% in the placebo group. And in another study, children ages 4 to 16 years of age showed an improvement in stool consistency and improvement in behavior. There seemed to show that the severity of ASD was strongly associated with the severity of GI dysfunctions. Unfortunately for us mothers, the study points to us not having an abundant microbiota during the time of birth, which has affected our children's gut microbiome. But the great news is we can do something about it now. This brings me to the most beneficial bacteria that you might want to make sure your probiotic has, as it has been shown to not only lessen GI symptoms and significantly improve negative autistic symptoms, but also has much to do with the proper functioning of the immune system. I'm not even going to try to pronounce them, but I have listed them for you.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Science is showing that taking ALA in combination with probiotics results in higher liver, EPA, and brain DHA levels, which I mentioned the positive effects of DHA and EPA in another video. The one thing that I disagree with in one of the statements was in regards to eating a high-fat diet during pregnancy negatively affected microbiome, which should have been more specific, as eating healthy high fats such as olive oil or avocado versus high fat mixed with high sugar such as a donut or cakes needs to be clarified, as healthy fats are not bad for the body. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon.